G'day!
Welcome to Miss Clarity and Co. Sunday Night Live.
Yep.
And the co is
Me.
Marty. All right. Tonight we're actually going to bust some Marty myths, aren't we?
Ah, yeah, I suppose you can do that.
Really?
Yeah.
You suppose? No. But, had come under a bit of fire from colleagues in the industry about how we run our show, and one of the things was that they believe it's creepy because our lighting's not right and things like that. So tonight I decided I would actually interview Marty, who's been partnering me in this show, which we love doing, and we love our Clarity Tribe, as I call them now, the Clarity Tribe.
Yeah.
We love you joining us, on a Sunday night, and we love you joining us on our page. I thought I'd bust some myths tonight about why we do some of the things we do, or don't do some of the things that we don't.
Here's trouble.
So, all right. Can you tell us why our lighting is not really bright? Hi, Patricia.
Because I was a vampire and I like to sit in the dark.
No, it's not true.
So you get, look, I had a fractured skull some years ago, and that left me suffering migraines. And bright lights tonight sort of thing will bring the migraines on. Hey, folks, Patricia, Larry, how you going?
So you've had this brain injury.
Yep, they call it an acquired brain injury.
Yeah, which has given you a lifelong to look forward to of migraines.
Yep.
Which can be brought on by bright lighting,
loud noises,
changes in weathers.
Oh, changing in weather's bad. Thank
you, Linda Smith. We didn't think it was creepy either, but anyway. But there's a reason for it, and yeah. I probably could have the light turned around a bit more, so we are a little bit more in the light. But
then I'd have to wear sunglasses, and that's creepy.
And that's bad. Hey, JJ. Now there's some other complications too with that. So sometimes that means that you've also had.
I've had 7 TIAs.
Yep.
Which is a transient ischemic attack, otherwise known as a blood clot in the brain.
Yep.
And what happens is when I get the migraines or when I start to get bad headaches, I slow down.
Yep.
I've actually been locked up for being drunk and disorderly when I've had a migraine and had nothing to drink. So I sound like I'm either drunk or on drugs or something like that.
Yeah.
Just one of those things, it's part of life. You got to play the hand that you dealt, I suppose. So you do the best you can with what you got.
Tracy says it's mood lighting.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's it.
I'm sitting there with this horny lady here.
That's me. How's it go? Other side. Bunt. Well, I do have prickly pink ball.
I'm leaving that right alone.
Yeah. Hello to everyone coming in. So we're just going to take a quick moment to explain a few things that is why I actually probably have Marty on the show, is that I respect that he has been dealt some pretty major blows in his life. I believe he was told when he was 12 that he had a spinal disease that would mean that he would be in a wheelchair by the time he was 21.
Yeah, that's correct.
And he's still standing.
Yep.
He's still blacksmithing.
Yep.
And then he's had several near-death experiences, or what do you call them?
I've died 3 times.
Right.
Problem is nobody wants me, so I keep coming back.
So that's why you look creepy.
Yeah, so that's what the smell is.
That's right.
At this point, I want to say something, right? Yeah, look, it's right. what Michelle's been saying about me, and this is probably why I act to go muck around and everything, because I know that life is short. Now, whether you live for 100 years or whether you live for 50 years, take advantage of everything you can. Laughter makes life worth living.
Yeah.
Right? And having willpower, you can overcome pretty much anything that's served to you.
Yep, that is so true. And I think, I know you told me that you couldn't, you had to teach yourself to talk again.
Yeah.
And you had to teach yourself to be able to use your hands again.
It took me a year to be able to screw a nut on a bolt first time every time.
Yeah. So just a little something tonight, just to let you know that it doesn't matter what you're going through, or how bad news that you get. There's the power of the mind is quite amazing.
It is. Look, I'll show you something else. You might see a big scar on that elbow there, and the fact that there's no tip on it.
Well, we can't. The lighting's too bad.
Okay. Well, I got hit by a car on a motorbike, lost the use of my arm for 2.5 years. I was told that I'd have 40% of the use of my arm after that. I'm stubborn. Look at that, 100% movement, and I was trying to hammer with it for close to about 28 years since then. So if you really, really want to do something and you will yourself to do it, you can actually will your body to heal, right? And you can will your own future.
Yeah, and can you tell us how you actually did that? Because we had a bit of a conversation about that. And I said, what did you do? Did you focus on something in particular? And you said no.
No. I just believed that what they told me was wrong and that I would overcome it. And I let it go at that. And guess what? I overcome it. The idea is, if you're manifesting something, believe it. Totally believe it. In your heart, in your mind, right into your core. You believe what you're going to manifest. And you know what? You can manifest it.
So that's why I'm privileged and grateful that Marty's come on this journey with me, because he is such an inspiration every day.
I'm a rat bag.
Despite that. But I have a pink prickly ball to keep you in line with and just run it over your toes.
Oh, I'm not going to comment with that.
But he has, he's done some, as I said, he's died 3 times. And so he knows a lot about the paranormal and spirit and stuff like that. And I do value his experiences in this field.
Well, I grew up in a haunted house. So I had experiences with it as a child.
Yeah.
And then right throughout my life, I've always been able to see or sense or hear sometimes, just depending at different stages of my life. I've been able to do something or have some sort of sense with spirit.
And that means
that
now,
I've made somebody angry.
I think they've hit that by mistake.
Yeah,
I think and now that means.
See, look, there it is again.
Oh, stop being angry. Won't do you any good. So that means that we're able to actually now, as a team, actually go out and go to haunted houses or places where spirit are trapped or lingering for a reason, and we're able to pass them over, because between the two of us we can feel and hear and see things together that we couldn't just do by ourselves. And that means we have the power to actually do things that.
Well, the thing is,
as a team.
Well, yeah, we work well together.
Yeah.
But the power to do things, people have the power to take control of their own future.
Yeah.
All right. One thing I might add is I became ordained as a minister, as a deliverance minister. And quite a few of you that follow the show know that I work with disabled people, military veterans, all sorts of things with blacksmithing, and I actually use that. What I found out is, don't get me wrong, I'm not a nice bloke. and I never was when I was growing up. I'm the type of bloke that people called, well, for want of a better word, an arsehole. And I still get called that today. But I've learnt the value.
You didn't look at me when you said that.
No. But I've learnt the value, right, of appreciating life, and that's everybody's life, and appreciating their belief, respecting people. And yeah, I just like to have fun and live my life around what I've got, and I'm blessed to have what I've got.
And now he's here on a Sunday night, helping you guys out with these awesome rune readings, because he's also a rune master. Well, I think he is. And
I don't, but yeah, there you go.
yeah, and so there you go. So anyone out there, we've got people from Ireland that have come in. So hello to people in Ireland. There was someone else from Lake somewhere, and I've forgotten the name of it, in MI. Is that Michigan?
Yeah, something like that. And
Yeah.
we've got Larry from New York.
Yeah. And we've got all you lovely people from...
Somebody popped in and said, "G'day from Australia."
Yeah.
Well,
All the lovely people from
if
Australia.
you said that, "G'day from Australia" back at you.
Yeah. Yeah. And Rachel's here from the UK again, which is fabulous. Love to see you all. All right. So tonight, Marty is going to do some quick rune readings for you, but sorry to take that time, but I just wanted to explain a few things, because I felt it was time to actually say something. This is not a, although we muck around, it's not a joke, but laughter is the best medicine, and it has got both Marty and I through a lot of tough times. Yeah. So
just one more thing before we go into the readings. What is important is what you believe in yourself and what you think about yourself.
Yeah.
Right. What other people think about you, I usually just let them think what they want. Right. Because 9 times out of 10, you're not going to change it. Okay. What's important is what you believe and what you think about yourself.
Tracy Hazel has a question. She said, "Did these experiences help you find the path to rune readings?"
No, I've been reading runes for years. Probably about 30 years. So before any of that happened, I was reading runes. What led me to reading runes was I was a medieval reenactor and a blacksmith for a reenactment group. And the group was a Viking group. So I learned Viking runes.
Gerda says hi from the Manning Valley.
Went from there.
Hi, Gerda.
G'day, Gerda.
JGM says she loves runes. Hers have been packed away in storage for ages. JGM, time to get them out. If you need to be inspired, get them out, because they can be quite what's the right wording there?
Inspiring.
Accurate, inspiring, accurate.
Yeah. Inspiring, soothing, accurate, healing. My runes are traditional runes.
Yeah.
They're actually made from a nut wood. These ones are made from hazelnut. So nut wood is what you traditionally made a set of runes out of.
Yeah.
So these ones have been cut. If you have a look sideways, they've been cut at an angle along the branch, so they're ovals.
And I have white quartz.
Yeah.
And you can see they've been engraved.
I bought Michelle some
And
too.
they're like little stones that roll around.
My runes, what I've done is I've used a pyrography tool and burnt the runes into them. They've been covered with shellac, which is a natural substance. And each rune has a touch of my own blood, which is probably pretty creepy, but it's traditional. So, all right, there we go.
Alrighty. So because it's your night.
My night? No, it's not my night. It's our night.
A few weeks ago, I think you're picking up my twin sister, Rachel. Often spirit does pop in, while we're on show, and we can feel them, but because of the pace of all the comments coming through, sometimes it's hard to actually stop and tune in, randomly like that. So, but yes, we have actually spoken to people after the show sometimes when a spirit has come in very strongly, and made their presence known insistently that they want to speak to somebody, we have done that as well. So no, it's not over imagination, Rachel. You know, if you're feeling it, then it's there, and it's just a case of like finding the right way to actually communicate with them to find out what's going on. Okay, you want to talk about your rose, and then we'll get into readings.
I have a new rose tonight. Look at that. This one is a brass rose, one I haven't shown anyone before. Now, just quickly, I'm going to give myself a plug.
I've already done that.
I'm making roses for Valentine's Day. So I know ladies like to have something that they can keep and they can cherish and look back on in years to come. So I decided to sell the Eternal Roses and make a whole heap of them to sell for Valentine's Day, and that's just one of them. So if you're going to have a look at them, have a look at Port of Echuca Blacksmithing, and I think Miss Clarity's got them shared on Connecting with Clarity too. Something like that. Anyway, look, if you want a rose,
I've got them.
get onto us somehow.
I have.
They're not that hard to find.
I'll just put it in the comments.
Let me know.
Yeah.
If
All right.
you don't want one, well then, that's fine.
All right, let's get started.
All right.
Okay. I'll put that in the in that there.
Well, JJ asked how the runes were imprinted. Mine were burnt in, but they also had like a pinprick of blood on each rune as well. My blood, that is.
It's whatever feels right to you, whatever vibration feels right to you. So yeah. All right, let's start with Charlene, and I'm going to let Marty do a little bit, just not one rune tonight. I think he needs to do quick ones, but with some reading. So Charlene Gilkinson would like to know if you've got anything for her.
Okay. Charlene, everything at the moment for you is centered around the Ing rune. Okay, now the Ing rune signifies the power of energy. It's the working rune, and the Ing rune being inverted means that okay, you're not doing so much. It's also signifies the power of sexual energy. So whatever's happened on that front is between you and your partner. Now underneath that we have Isa, the ice rune. Now Isa, the ice rune, means that things are a bit stagnant. They're a bit frozen at the moment. Crowning it, we have the fate rune. Someone's putting their hand over the top of my runes.
You touched me.
So leading into it, on the left-hand side is destiny rune, and it's rolling up. So you do have a bit of destiny there. And the other rune that we have there on the right-hand side, on the other side, is the sun rune. So, you know, there is a bit of sun, there is a bit of destiny. So, you know, things aren't probably as bad as what you see me. What this says to me is that you need to work on things. Okay, working on things is what's going to be the key, what's going to be the answer for your problem.
I pulled a card to clarify that, Charlene, and we've got the Three of Autumn. We've got the little gorgeous little dog there with the blue ribbon on, and it said your most satisfying and profitable career comes from following your passions. So you need to follow what you're passionate about, and that is where you will find your contentment and joy. Listening to your heart and doing what brings you joy. Your life purpose is best fulfilled by allowing your talents and true self to shine forth out into the world. The Marty did bring up the sun rune, which is about shining, you know, shining bright. And
your sun rune is rolling up, so you're actually shining brighter and brighter as you go.
Yeah, but you need to follow your passions and listen to what your soul's telling you, the path that you need to go. But you're definitely a winner at something.
Yeah.
And Three of Autumn, that's his like Three of Pentacles. So that's about teamwork as well, finding the right team to work with. So that was for Charlene.
All right. So Miranda Ross, love a card, any deck.
Miranda, I will go with the little and there's one that's popped out for you, which is the Six of Summer from Miranda Ross. And it's the goose. says that the love and care of children could become an important part of your life, or people from your childhood may return to it. Old memories can be healed, or possibly old childhood dreams are ready to be revived. Um, it's quite a beautiful card. Can you see the goose has got the two little goslings in the flowers? There's a silo, and there's a new moon in the background, so it's the beginning of something. Often when this card comes up, it's about remembering, what your passions were as a child as well. Like if you're not following your path and you're feeling that things are not right, that 6 is about looking at past memories and things to, what was it that you liked to do as a child that you're not doing now, and why has that changed? That would be the things that I would be looking at.
Some things that you like to do as a child, maybe you shouldn't be doing now.
Such as? Like
Well,
throwing rocks at cars?
well, no, it's not so much that. I actually knew a child that used to sit there and stick his hand into his nappy and write on the wall.
I'm not talking that young.
Well, you didn't say.
When you were a kid and you'd say, I want to be a fireman, or I want to be a doctor, or I want to be a nurse, I want to be an astronaut. They're the things that you need to look at.
I wanted to be a blacksmith. So I'm living the dream.
There you go. That's a prime example. He was 8 when he started blacksmithing. 8-year-old.
Yep.
Okay, but he stuck to his passion. He stuck to his true course. He might have deviated here and there, and had a few accidents along the way to knock some sense into him. But other than that,
Are you calling me a deviant?
No. Now he's doing this sort of stuff. So there's hope for all of us yet. So you need to sort of, if you're not following your path, then you maybe need to just step back and have a look at what you were really passionate about when you were 8 or 10, not when you were 2.
I got something I could say, but I'm not saying a word.
Kylie Curtis says she loves your roses.
Thank you, Kylie.
You can buy them, Kylie, if you contact Port Echuca Blacksmithing. We can even post them out to you if you wish.
We can.
So Georgia says they're beautiful, and they are very beautiful. See what happens when you're following your passion. You channel,
You do something for most of your life and you're still no good at it.
Shalyn says thank you. She just feels like giving up.
No. This is the thing. Do not give up. All right? I have a bit of a saying. We got it from medieval reenactment. Okay? Better to die on your feet than to live on your knees. So don't give up. Okay? Work on things. All right? And sometimes walking away is not giving up either. Right? It's retreating, going back to take another plan, or working on something new for yourself for a future. Right? But never say die, never give up.
Yeah, I mean, think about it, watching young animals, or, a newborn calf or a newborn foal, or even toddlers, when they're learning to walk, how many times they fall down, but they never give up.
Look at me, I'd be dead or I'd be crippled in a wheelchair if I had given up.
Exactly.
Food for thought.
Yeah. Linda Smith, hoping you find something for her. Would you like to do a
Linda,
reading on that?
what will we find for you, Linda? I'm just mixing my runes up in front of me. And we'll see what we can find for you, right? Okay.
That's interesting.
Now, this doesn't happen very often. I've cast the runes and they've all come face down.
I think the cat's in here.
I'll guarantee you the cat's in here. He's right behind you. Okay, so Linda, I don't know. There seems to be a problem with faith at the moment, and from what I can see with the runes, I'm thinking that you don't have much faith in yourself. Okay, I can honestly say the runes are telling me that you do have a gift, and it's a fated gift. All right. One thing that is probably something that you're going to have to work on is you don't seem to be communicating about the issue
Sorry.
that you're going through at the moment. We have Bukana there, which symbolises new beginnings. So new beginnings, something new, like a fresh, exciting part of your life that's coming in the future is coming at you. And you also have a destiny rune rolling forward. So with the fate rune, the destiny rune, and the Bukana rune, it appears to me that you are actually moving towards like a fated or a destined path. But
You're looking in the wrong direction. So I pulled out a card to go with that, and it's come up with the life experience card. So this card is, Linda, is about, having a bit of a tower at the moment, and or really it's, some of these things are blessings in disguise. So it's about, knocking it down and rebuilding it again. And you can see here they've got a bird on the post, and there's others flying off, and there's a road going past, butterfly sitting there, like just about ready to. You're just about ready to transform into a new direction. However, the bird's looking in the wrong direction. Okay, so you need to broaden your horizons.
Look, something is like staring you in the face. All right, something new is just right there, ready to happen, just waiting for you to see it and jump on it.
Yeah, and look, honestly, I am here. On my page, you can book a reading if you need clarity on anything. It's $33 for a reading. It's not a fortune to actually work through some of these issues in private, face to face. So don't forget that. Rachel McDougall would love a rune. Rachel McDougall, is she from Ireland? Is she the girl from Ireland? Don't know.
McDougall, yeah.
So something for Rachel McDougall, please. Rune. Come on.
Well, I was trying to say something before, but every time I opened my mouth, you kept going. So, alrighty.
Did I interrupt you?
No, I never got a chance to start talking, so you could.
That's
Alrighty.
unusual.
Yeah, it's usually me that talks too much. So anyway, let's have a look. Rachel McDougall, we've got some runes in my hand for you. Let's see what they say. Okay, so, hello. Rachel, you seem to have hope of some gifts at the moment. Okay, right underneath that you have the sun. The sun shining. You actually looks like you have a very pretty good life at the moment. Although once again, your female energy is strong. Your communication, your journey is strong. Your sun is strong. Your gifts are strong. Your hope is strong. But the runes are saying that you've lost a little bit of faith. And I think that's the key thing that you're going to have to work on, whether it be faith in yourself or faith in something else. Faith is the key thing. And the other thing is you're not protecting yourself. So you need to actually look after yourself and protect yourself. Okay, there we go.
Okay, that was for Rachel McDougall. I don't know what's going on there, Rachel. I got the Three of Summer, which means, like Marty said, things are quite good for you right now, but sounds like something's just missing there a little bit.
Yeah, I think things are looking really good for her.
Yeah, so I would say is focus on all the blessings and focus on your loved ones, and that's going to draw you down the right, to the next step.
Okay, Deborah wants to know if we can read her or have a feeling. Well, I can read what she wrote, which is a change from me. I'm actually wearing the glasses.
Just a quick one before that, because there was it Christine wanted to a yes or no answer on move or stay, and it's scrolled down and I can't get back up there.
Okay, move or stay. Yes or no? All right. So move.
Just quickly.
All right, so the runes are saying if you move, right, you will have a bit of luck, but it's not fated. It'll cost you money and it will weaken you. All right,
Okay, so
so stay. I mean, of course, anytime anybody moves, it costs us money and weakens us. Okay, stay. Once again, staying is going to weaken you, so you seem to be in a bit of a predicament. Really can't answer that one for you because the runes aren't really telling me. There's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other type thing.
okay. All right, if you ask for a reading, please don't keep asking because you're making it go through so fast. I can't keep up. And
That
then
means that everybody misses out. So
when people think that we've missed them, it's not because we've deliberately missed them. It's because it scrolls up and we can't get it back. So people who were next in line are missing out because people are actually commenting 2 or 3 times.
Well, actually, I've noticed that there is people continually asking for readings, pushing themselves out. So by putting it in and wanting a reading and asking again and again and again, what you're doing is you're actually pushing your turn up so we can't get to it and making yourself wait for longer as well.
Yeah, so sorry because there was someone there you were talking about and I can't get back up to see the name again. So
Yeah.
I'm going to
We're just going to have to start on where we are. So
we've got Rachel Sandilands.
Yep.
Rachel Sandilands. Okay, so I'm just going to do a quick card for you, Rachel. And I'm going to do the Coffee Oracle card. And the elephant has come out for you, Rachel, which is good luck, strength, and integrity. So whenever the elephant comes out, you have the strength and wisdom to overcome or push through any obstacles in your life. Remember, the elephant's very strong and they can remove rather large obstacles. Call on the power of the elephant when you need to stand strong but have compassion. And your mantra is, I have the strength to push through all obstacles. So call on not only the good luck of the elephant, but the power of the elephant to get you through.
The other thing is the elephant is extremely strong in family. They work together a whole herd of elephants will work together to save one baby.
Exactly.
And they will just keep working and working and working and working and working until they drop.
Yeah.
So very, very beautiful animals. A lot of respect for them.
Yeah. So Tracy Hazel would like a rune reading, please.
Okay, let's have a look. What do we got? Tracy who?
Hazel.
Tracy Hazel. Well, Tracy Hazel. I've just thrown a few runes out for you, and one of the runes that's come out is one of my favourite ones, and it seems to be in the middle. Love. The love rune is sitting there in the middle. Okay, now, beside that rune is communication. So, if there's something going on in your love life, well, then I urge you to communicate with them about it. Otherwise, there could be a new love coming towards you because the love rune is actually growing, it's rising. So there could be something like that coming towards you. So you need to watch out on your journey and talk. If it's somebody you're interested and you're not saying anything, well then go up there, communicate with them, talk to them.
Yeah. Okay. Rachel Pratt would like guidance, and it's gone on her life path.
Okay.
Or whether she should move.
Like guidance on her life, I'll leave that one up to you.
Oh, okay. All right, one's come out straight away, and it's 3 of Spring, which is the sea turtle, Rachel Pratt.
Turtle.
Stop to take time and review and make long-term plans, capitalizing upon your past successes. It's appropriate to pat yourself on the back for all your accomplishments, but you may also need patience for the next phase to play out. So turtle has that longevity. They also move rather slowly and methodically. This one it's not the tortoise. This is the sea turtle. So it's about really about looking back on what has been successful for you before making the next move. And I think she mentioned whether she was actually going to move or not. Well, home is where the heart is, because the turtle carries their home with them, so it doesn't matter where you are.
You have no idea how heavy this brass and iron rose is.
You're an idiot. Forrest Lee would like some guidance. Have you got anything for Forrest?
I'm going to be a smart ass here, but I'm just totally not tonight. No offense, Forrest, at all. And someone who came into the shop and asked me for guidance today. So I told him to look at Google Maps.
That's not nice. He's kidding.
All right.
Oh, look at that.
Okay, so who was this for you?
Forrest Lee. Forrest.
Yeah. See, another side
Lee.
effect of like my injuries and everything is I do get forgetful. Sometimes I repeat myself. Sometimes I repeat myself. All right. So, Forrest, look, what's happening?
That's what I'm here
for. I need to be jump started again. You know, it's like hitting a record. We have the female rune. Seems like you've been through a bad time, but says that your female energy is rising. We have Berkana. It's rising as well. So, like, with you as your strength rises, you have a new beginning rising. It seems like you do have a very strong faith. Although the runes are saying at the moment you're having a few money issues. And they're also telling me that there's a bit of love in your life, but somehow the love is just lacking a little bit. And you're wondering about that and wondering why it's sort of lacking a bit. But,
okay,
think about it and you'll realise that it's not, because the love rune is like right upright, just rolling forward just a tiny little bit. So it's easy just to roll it back up to that upright position and get things back the way they were.
Card that came through Forrest Lee was the fact that, everything's going to turn out great. So you need to stop worrying and you need to stop putting negativity towards those negative thoughts. You need to stay positive. There's new possibilities coming, and resources are on their way. So, rising strength to you, I feel, as always.
Okay, quickly, Manny Rudely. No, Ranny Moodley.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Ronnie Moodley.
Ranny Moodley. Let's have a look at you. We'll have a quick look before you disappear in the feed. All right, now, hello. You've been going through a bit of hassle. You feel there's a bit of peace going in your life, but don't worry about it, because you have good fortune coming at you. You also have a victory. You have money. You have worth coming at you. Your hope is rising, and your energy is rising. Altogether, it looks like you're about to be beset with a really, really nice, good path. So something's coming to you.
All right, that sounds great. Okay. Forrest said something and it's gone out of the feed. Deborah Cookley Lion, before you actually disappear into the mist above, would like a card. So I'm going to give you a Coffee Oracle card, because that's part of the page and what I do. And that is the Unicorn. So that is one of the best cards in the pack, I reckon. That magic, believing, and manifesting. When the unicorn shows up, it is time to wave the magic wand and believe you can achieve and manifest anything that you want. Just like the horn of the unicorn, you need to focus with pure intention on your target. And you have an affirmation: I move confidently in the direction of my dreams, and magically I am there. So this is a magic time for you. And yes, you need to start manifesting. And if you don't know how to do that, then find someone who does know, or book a reading with me. I'll tell you. I'll tell you how to do it.
She's good at telling people how to do things.
Yeah, I have a good telling it, telling
So,
people.
Michelle's good at telling people how to do things. I'm good at telling people where to go.
Okay, so we've got Susan Delmarsh before she disappears into the ethers. Anything for Susan, please?
Anything for Susan? Whichever one.
Susan Delmarsh.
Okay, Susan. Once again, we have the fortune rune like totally upright for you. So there's good fortune coming to you. Female rune is rising, so that's a good thing. Male rune is rising as well, so that means like there's good balance of male and female energy there. Look, all together, love rune is upright. Course, question, karma, and protection is rolling up, so it's pretty good.
Yeah, well done. Kate Leggett would like to know, do you watch Forged in Fire?
No, I don't. See, I know a few of the blacksmiths that have been on Forged in Fire, so I get the behind-the-scenes stories and everything, and we chat about what's been going on. And yeah, look, I don't bother watching it. I find out firsthand from the guys that were in it. Well, the ones I know that were in it anyway.
Yeah, okay.
But we do have a blacksmith that is actually following the feed, and he's going to kick me for saying this, that has been asked to go on Forged in Fire. Isn't that right, Larry?
Are you still there, Larry Hagberg? Put your hand up.
Yeah, he'll be hiding now.
Put your hand up. Okay, Sasha Brisk, first time here. Oh, and it's gone. And I
Yeah,
can't.
we lost it.
That's okay. Sasha, do something for Sasha Brisk. Actually, I'll pull you a Coffee Oracle card, Sasha,
There you
because
go.
it's your first time here. And that's no good to me because that was 2 cards. Cute, but... So this is for Sasha Brisk, and it's her first time tuning in. Oh, I just got the Star card, Sasha, the Star card, which is about good health, recognition, and guidance. A star twinkling in your cup is a wonderful omen of good health, good fortune, and love. Not only are you being rewarded for a job well done, but you are being divinely guided on the right path. Make positive, optimistic, long-term plans when the star appears, and maybe a wish just for good luck. And your mantra is, my wishes come true in the most benevolent way possible.
See, aren't you lucky?
What?
Because you don't have a star card, you have a star sitting beside you. And it's more than happy to tell you what to do. So you can have divine guidance whenever you want.
Even the cat's not pleased with that. He's scratching on the back of my chair. It's a wonder your runes are working tonight, because he was actually sitting on them.
He must have been energizing them.
He was sitting on them purring. So he's recharged them for you. Gloria Kilbride would love a rune, please.
Well, look, we have a few things here. Gloria, it seems that you have a few money worries at the moment, which I think we all do. But I'd like you to know that your victory and worth rune is rolling upright. Your fortune rune is rolling upright, which is a good thing. Upright is in the most positive position. Your love rune is rolling upright, and your need rune is rolling upright. So yeah, look, pretty good thing. Protection's rolling upright. Hope's rolling upright. You just, the runes are telling me that you don't look after yourself enough. Right.
You need to follow your dreams a little bit more.
Yeah, and you need to go out and actually like do some you things, look after yourself, because they're telling me that you look after a lot of others around you, and that's what makes life good. But you're not looking after yourself.
No.
All right.
So we have Michelle Merkabah. She would love some guidance, please.
That's it.
We'll just give her a Coffee Oracle card. Now, listen, if we've missed anyone in between, it's because it's scrolled up too quickly. And
see, what's happening is for us, like the comments are just going jump, 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 jump as we get new comments down the bottom, and like we're way, way far away from getting to the bottom of the comments. Like we've got 110 comments we have not viewed yet. So any comments that are going on there now, we're not seeing. All right.
If you miss out on a reading tonight, I will post this video on the Connecting with Clarity page. You just need to comment on that video, not this video, on the one on the Connecting with Clarity page, that you missed out on a card, and I will do something for you tomorrow. Michelle Merkabah, you've got the music card, which is about harmony, symphony, and singing. Music notes in your cup remind you that the world is your stage. Happiness will follow when you find your voice and start singing. If solo isn't your thing, then find a chorus and create a symphony. Your mantra is, I express myself fully and joyfully through the music of my soul. It's very good medicine, is music. So seems like you might have a bit of a talent for it as well. So yeah, definitely do that.
Bit of advice from Larry: keep the phone handy. It's easier to rewind.
What?
The phone. You can rewind the comments.
Okay. Well, I didn't bring my phone in tonight because I get distracted with being down here and up here. So it's very distracting and, you know, makes it hard.
We've got 15 minutes to get through 118 comments.
Yeah, we'll be right. Rachel Roy. Yes, we're both well, Rachel. Thank you. I hope you're well too. Lily Johns would love a card. Will I do a coffee card?
You can do a coffee card.
Kirsten Doolin is from Ipswich in Queensland. Hello, Kirsten Dooley. Lily Johns, I've got the Wombat card for you. So this is about your home and your family and your self-confidence. It says that you really appreciate coming home at the end of the day, and the security of home and the family means everything to you right now. And you'll do anything to protect this. So it appears your self-confidence may be a bit lacking out in the big wide world, and this is a type of retreat for you, which is fine. Your mantra is, I'm safe in the here and now. Okay, so just, you know, say that to yourself. You're safe in the here and now. So wherever you are, that you are safe. But it's good to protect your home too, and your family. Love of home and family. Did I get a facelift or something? No.
Look at this. We've got a little visitor. Someone's come to join us tonight.
Thank
Look at this.
you.
Look at this. Purring like a little chainsaw.
This is Ragamuffin.
Yeah.
He once wanted to be part of the show tonight, Rags. He's come to recharge your runes again.
Oh, go on, mate. Down you get. There you go.
Raylene Gavin would love a card or rune. It's your turn. For Raylene Gavin.
Well, something just dropped on the floor, Raylene. Oh, it was a spiritual rune, and it is like you moved that just so I would stab myself when I went forward, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I promise.
I'm moving it out of the way. Now, for those of you who don't know, what happened is Michelle actually moved the rose right in front of me, so when I leant forward, I was just stabbed in the neck by it.
Did not. You're horrible. I didn't do that at all. What a load of rubbish.
Well, you did move it. Probably not intentionally.
I was trying to move it out
So
of
anyway,
the way.
the rune that really jumped out, spiritual rune, upright, good thing. Another rune that jumped out for you was fortune, and another one that jumped out for you was destiny, followed by here we go, new beginnings. So yeah, look, really good sort of things happening for you at the moment. There's love there. There's a man involved somewhere.
I'm not talking about the one that's pulling the runes.
I'm talking about the one that just got stabbed in the neck by a rose.
A rose stem, actually.
Well, look at
Patricia
that.
Thomas.
2 stalks, bit lovey-dovey there.
The Lover's card came out for you. We've got 2 flamingos there. I bet you're glad that you asked for a reading. True and long-lasting love finds its way into your life. Oh, okay, I'll fix that. Follow your heart with caring actions and choices. Now, Patricia, this does not necessarily mean, a lover. It can also mean decisions. It can also mean good health as well. So whatever's going on there with you, that is a good sign that you're on the right path. Okay. Linda Smith. I'll just put in a link for you there. Did you find someone else to read for while I'm doing this?
Yeah, I would, but I can't see anything. If you know the message you've got on screen, maybe I should tell a dirty joke or something while we're waiting.
It's done.
Oh, come on.
You're too slow.
That means everybody misses out on one of my classic dad jokes.
Yep. What is that? Oh, cousin.
Larry Hagberg will be travelling in 65 days. Larry, look, my room's telling me that you're going to be travelling a long distance. I think I do this every week. Larry's coming out to visit us.
Is it only that?
65 days. So you have 65 days of peace left until you have two blacksmiths driving you mad.
Zip it. Cousin Dooley, you made a comment and I've missed it totally. I'll have to get it back on the replay. So sorry.
I think it was about me telling her how she should take her time and look after herself, and now everyone's telling her that.
Oh, okay. That sounds good.
Christine Perez, please can I have a reading? Thank you.
All right, what are we going to do?
You can do a card.
Oh, okay. We'll do a copy card.
Yep, sounds good. I love those coffee cards. You know, they are available, so if you want to buy yourself a deck of those coffee cards, you can get onto Connecting with Clarity and contact Miss Clarity.
Christine Perez, and I see you have a koala bear on your page, but your card is polar bear. So, a distant cousin, which is about strength, surrender, and adaptability. Polar bear advises that even if you feel like this place is not your idea of home, the strength within you will help you adapt to your environment and make a home of it as best as you can. Just being thankful for the food on your table can change the way you feel. And your mantra is, I find peace and gratitude in all that I have and do. So it seems like you just need a little bit of a change of perspective there. You've got the strength.
This is an interesting fact. Did anybody realise that koalas aren't actually bears and not related to the bear family?
You knew you'd pull me up on that, you big snarky. Doesn't matter, they're a bear.
I'm a bear. You're going to be a bear, be a grizzly.
You're a grizzly bear. Hello, Joe McKinnon. Thank you for joining us. Joe has a set of cards.
Yeah.
No, that's Joe McPherson. Sorry.
Oh, well, there you go. Well, Joe,
I've got my Joes mixed up. Sorry, Joe. Deborah Cookley Lyon says thank you. What is she thanking us for?
Oh, we did a reading, I think, for...
I don't know if we did or we
get a bit lost here because we zip through people so fast.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we haven't done for Moe Smith.
Moe Smith. Smith, what a wonderful name. Does your family come from the blacksmiths? Let's have a quick look for you. Okay, look at that. We have the love rune upright for you. That's a good thing. There's that coming. There's something that's going on at the moment you don't seem to be talking about. Best thing to do and solve that situation is to go and talk about. You also have good fortune and protection coming towards you, and it seems to be that you're going on the right path. You just need to open up. You need to talk. There you go. How's that for quick?
There you go, Larry. Kate wants to talk to you about Forged in Fire. You might have to hook up. Toby and Clark, first time tuning in. Hi. I'm not sure how you say that name. Tobian?
Tobian?
Yeah.
Tobian.
Beautiful name. Got some
it is,
interesting names
like that
here.
one.
Sasha Brisk. Yes, she is at a turning point in her life and everything possible has turned in the opposite direction. So thank you for reading for her.
You're welcome.
Sasha, we've forgotten what we said for you, but I hope it was relevant and
seriously, mate, that's the best you can do. You keep going like this, Gerda, I'm going to end up putting you over my knee.
All right, Christine, I think we did do a reading for you. Christine Perez is from Western Australia, but I think we did pull a card or a rune or something for you. I remember that name. Oh, yeah, we did. The polar bear, because I remember the koala bear. There you go. Yeah. Gloria says, thank you. You're very welcome. Tracy Haber, hi.
Tirahara Kiraka says
We
we
missed you.
her.
Oh, we've missed a lot of people, I think.
We have. So
So,
if we've missed anyone, get on to Connecting with Clarity. We're going to share the video there. Go through it. Let us know you missed. So comment on this video on the Connecting with Clarity page.
Tracy Haber, giving you a coffee oracle card. And sorry, you couldn't probably see that because of the lighting, about bad lighting. The pansy is about logic and expression and thought, and it's representative of people who are not afraid to speak their mind and think outside the box. These small but beautiful flowers ask you to express yourself. It can also be a sign that your mind is preoccupied with thoughts about another person. Your mantra is, I freely and clearly express my thoughts of joy and gratitude. So just like the pansy, be an expression of joy and gratitude. Just remember how beautiful they actually are. Well, it'd be great to plant some in your garden to remind you about the expression of joy, because pansies are really good expressions of joy.
You could say, no, I won't go there.
Natalie Verway says, hey back. Wendy Fern would love
Tiraha,
some
did you
runes,
do it?
please. Who? Yeah, we did. That's who I just did. The
Right,
pansy.
okay. Rune for Wendy Fern. All right, let's have a look.
Gloria Kilbride said you were spot on, Marty.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so a rune for Wendy Fern. Now, Wendy, it seems, once again, you seem to be stuck on your journey. Now, I'm seeing tonight there's a lot of people that are stuck on their journey and they're not talking about things, they're not communicating. So, Wendy, the runes are telling you that, or telling me, that there's new beginnings right there for you. All the runes are crowning this new beginning. You need to talk, you need to communicate. With the new beginning, you have the sun rune upright. Once you start talking about things, you have the fortune rune upright, which means that you start talking about things, start working things out, and these runes are going to be upright. We also have the destiny rune that was upright beside that. We have the need rune that was upright. Now, all these runes come around this communication and journey rune. We also have the female energy rune and the male energy rune, all circling around this communication rune. So you got to talk things out. You got to talk about it.
Okay. There's one here that we need to have a look at.
Okay.
And she says it's Marlene, and she needs to know if things will work out for her. She's recently become homeless 5 days before Christmas and was caught up in the bushfires, and now is in emergency accommodation.
Right. You want to do a card? So look, my heart goes out to you.
That's serious, and we really, our heart goes out to everyone that's been made homeless by fires, and it's very tragic. But stay hopeful that things are going to work out. Okay. Now the card that's come out here, and I've pulled my normal deck and my serious deck instead of my fun decks, but this one's the Ace of Water, Marlene. And you can see that there's a mermaid and she's under the water. The cup is full, but she can't actually see that because she's too caught up in her own deep emotions. You know, hasn't come up for air yet. And this is, I feel, where you are. You're kind of, you know, in that deep emotional state right now. But this card says that, you know, there's good things coming. There's a new home. You know, there's lots of good things coming. The Ace of Water is the Ace of Cups, which means the cup is full of good things coming for you. Yeah. And it's just the beginning of good things happening for you. And I know that sounds ridiculous when here you are, you know, being displaced and homeless and gone through such a terrible tragedy. But if you can just please stay positive, you know, things are going to turn around.
Now, I threw the runes for you as well. Now, I've got them in a spread on the table. I can actually hold them up each way that they come out if you want. We have the sun rune at the moment. Now, the sun rune was like that. Right. Well, it was rolling upwards at the beginning of its path upwards. The fate rune was like totally up upright. Female energy rune was upright but weakening. The arcana was, which is the rune of new beginnings, was rolling up. Your journey was rolling up. Your fortune rune was at the base, which is understandable from where it is, and it's rolling up.
Sorry, I'm not laughing at you. Not laughing at you.
Okay.
Get back to
The love
focus.
rune is right at the bottom, so you seem to be really depressed and really down, which is understandable in your situation. That's rolling up. Now the other thing is that I've noticed that your spiritual rune is rolling forward, about to hit rock bottom, and you know, I've got news for you. Don't let it hit rock bottom. You know, the spirit world is out there for you. So, you know, don't lose faith in the spiritual. Okay, but your sun rune is rolling out, and the sun is like sunlight is shining on you. Prosperity is shining on you. Fortune is about to start rolling in. So things are going to happen for you.
And for all those that have been displaced, there's, so much effort going into rallying around and providing relief. So, and thank you for coming along tonight and putting your hand up and telling us your story and reminding us just how fortunate we all are not to, that we still have a roof over our roofs over our head tonight. So that's probably a very important message. But you will find new foundations this year and new stability. So, have heart.
Yep.
Yeah.
It looks like Larry's taken over the rune readings for
Yeah,
me.
it does. Raylene said you were spot on. A couple of people tonight said you were spot on. You confirmed everything that she's been feeling. And she's sorry you got stabbed with the rose prick.
I'm glad that there is no comma in between rose and prick.
Oh dear. Okay.
So a friend of mine the other day posted up on Facebook that during his holidays he was looking at doing something new and he was going to concentrate on trout eating grasshoppers. Problem is there was no comment. Or no comment in between the trout eating grasshoppers, and I told him, don't go fishing with them, mate. They're going to eat all the trout.
All right, we are actually out of time.
We
and
are.
I'm sorry because there's just so many people still commenting. And but as I said, if you've missed out on a card tonight or a reading tonight, please comment on the Connecting with Clarity page when I post the replay of this video over.
Yep.
And I will give you a card tomorrow, even if you want to post a question.
And if I'm hanging around, I may even do that too.
Like a bad smell. So thank you for your readings tonight. And thank you for telling us your story. And I hope that inspired. And those that missed out on Marty's story, that was at the beginning of our live tonight.
It's not important. Just skip through it and get to the readings.
No, it was important. So much love to everyone who's joined in tonight. And I'm sorry that we haven't had time to get to everybody or if we've missed anybody. And I see there's a lot of people coming in there. Go over to the Connecting with Clarity page and, contact me there, or as I said, comment on the video there when I repost it after we close off tonight. And I will get to you tomorrow with a reading or an answer to your questions, okay? Thank you so much again for everyone for coming. Thank you to Marty for being here and doing his wonderful rune readings. And we'll see you next week, next Sunday night.
Bright blessings to all of you. And we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Until that time, blessings and mad love to all of you.
Mad love.
Mad love.
You're mad love.
Well, I'm a madman, so
Good night.
you get mad love.